So today we're going to make a flour sack throw pillow with a little heat and bond. So you want to take your heat and bond and your fabric and go ahead and cut your pieces and lay those down. And you just want to line these up as best as you can. And then using your flour sack side that has the seam already on it, you want to go ahead and place these down. And this is what's going to create the envelope opening for your pillow. So whenever you're cutting your pieces, just make sure that you kind of line up those edges so you have that seam that the flour sack material already has lined up there. And so you'll take that seam again, the other piece with the seam, and place that over. And then you want to iron these into place. And just make sure you iron for a good few minutes so you get that good strong bond. All right, and you want to finish up all four sides. And the next thing you want to do is go ahead and pull up your edges from your overlapping envelope piece. And then we're going to take two little pieces of heat and bond, and we're going to go ahead and place those underneath where the pillow casing is overlapping. And then once you have those down, you'll go ahead and take your iron again and iron those in place. All right, and so after you've got your pillow casing together, you want to go ahead and place your hands in and cut the corners, because you'll be turning this inside out in a few minutes. And so I just put my hands in to make sure that I'm getting as close to the corner as I can without actually cutting the corner itself. Okay, and so after you've cut your corners, you can go ahead and start pulling your pillow casing right side out now. And then once you have your pillow casing turned right side out, you can just kind of put your hands in and start poking the corners out and just kind of sharpening those up as best as you can. And just move around and make sure that you get all four corners. All right, and once you have your corners out, you just kind of straighten it up as best as you can. And you're going to take your iron again. And then you're going to go ahead and just kind of iron the sides of your casing again. And this just makes it look nice and uniform and crisp. And just make sure you iron your sides really well, because you don't want your casing to come apart. You want to make sure the heat and bond is adhering And then if you're going to add any embellishments, you can go ahead and just kind of place those on there if you want to. I'm going to add this 4-leaf clover, and so I'm going to add some Heat and Bond to the back side of the clover. And then I'm going to take my pillow casing and place that on top of my clover. And then I'll go ahead and iron that on. And the reason I'm doing it this way is because you don't really want to iron directly onto felt or it'll melt right into your iron. Especially if it's the acrylic stuff that you get from the craft store. Alright, and then once you have your piece on the front of your pillow, you just insert your pillow form and you're all done. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Thanks.